Alright, let's dive into something that's been making waves in the entertainment world lately. Imagine this. A single movie raking in over $1 billion at the box office. Sounds insane, right? Well, that's exactly what happened with Toy Story 5. But here's the thing. This isn't just about a movie crushing it at the box office. It's about what this success reveals about Disney's strategy, the state of the entertainment industry, and even broader cultural trends. So let's break it down. First off, Toy Story 5 isn't just a hit, it's a phenomenon. Personally, I think what makes this really interesting is how Disney managed to breathe new life into a franchise that's been around for decades. I mean, the first Toy Story came out in 1995. That's almost 30 years ago. What many people don't realize is that pulling off a sequel this long after the original series ended is a massive risk. Could have easily felt forced or outdated. But Disney nailed it. In my opinion, this speaks to their ability to tap into nostalgia while still delivering something fresh. It's not just about the story. It's about the emotional connection fans have with these characters. And let's be real, who doesn't love Woody and Buzz? Now here's where it gets even more fascinating. The success of Toy Story 5 didn't just stop at the box office. It created a ripple effect across Disney's entire ecosystem. Streaming numbers for the older Toy Story films on Disney Plus went through the roof and merchandise sales? Off the charts. This raises a deeper question. How does Disney consistently turn a single property into a multi-platform juggernaut? From my perspective, it's their ability to think holistically. They're not just making a movie. They're creating an experience that spans theaters, streaming, theme parks, and retail. It's like they've mastered the art of the cross-promotion. And Toy Story 5 is the latest example of that. Speaking of theme parks, Disney's Experiences division had a killer quarter, with domestic parks seeing a 27% rise in operating income. But here's the catch. International parks saw a 13% decline. What's going on there? Well, one thing that immediately stands out is the impact of declining international tourism in the US. This isn't just a Disney problem. It's a broader issue tied to political and economic factors. Tariffs, immigration crackdowns, and strained relationships with allied nations under the Trump administration have made traveling to the US less appealing for many. If you take a step back and think about it, this highlights how vulnerable the entertainment industry is to global politics. Disney's domestic success is impressive, but it's also a reminder that they're not immune to external pressures. Another detail I find fascinating is Disney's new deal with TikTok. They're bringing fan-created Disney content from TikTok to Disney+. On the surface, this seems like a smart move to engage younger audiences. But what this really suggests is that Disney is acknowledging the power of user-generated content. In the past, they've been pretty protective of their IP, so this feels like a shift. Personally, I think it's a smart play. TikTok is where the younger generation lives, and by embracing that platform, Disney is staying relevant. It's also a way to keep fans invested in their franchises long after the credits roll. Now let's talk numbers for a second. Disney's revenue rose 7% to $25.25 billion, and they earned $2.64 billion in the quarter. That's solid, but what's more interesting is the $100 million tariff refund they got after the Supreme Court struck down some of Trump's trade levies. This isn't just a financial win, it's a symbolic one. It shows that even giants like Disney are affected by policy changes, and they're quick to capitalize on opportunities when they arise. What makes this really interesting is how it ties into the broader conversation about corporate resilience in a volatile political climate. So where does this leave us? Disney's strong quarter is impressive, no doubt. But it's not just about the numbers. It's about what those numbers represent. A company that's constantly evolving, adapting, and innovating. From my perspective, the real takeaway here is Disney's ability to turn challenges into opportunities. Whether it's reviving a decades-old franchise, navigating political headwinds, or embracing new platforms, they're always one step ahead. And that's what makes them a powerhouse in the entertainment industry. But here's my closing thought. As Disney continues to dominate, what does that mean for the rest of the industry? Are smaller studios and independent creators being left behind? Or is there still room for innovation outside the Disney bubble? Personally, I think that's a question worth exploring. Because while Disney's success is undeniable, it's also important to remember that diversity in storytelling is what keeps the entertainment world vibrant. So what do you think? Is Disney's dominance a good thing? Or does it come at a cost? Let me know in the comments below.